Sprichst du Deutsch? Dann klicke hier.
Do you speak English? Then click here. Good! The peanuts! Where is the blanket, Charlie Brown? It's your choice if you want to follow Lucy or me. To choose, click on one of us.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Lilbumblebear's Let's Play. I'm Kristen, and I am here with another franchise that I absolutely loved growing up, and I still love to this day. I am a huge fan of Peanuts, Charlie Brown, and the whole gang with Snoopy. I just absolutely loved it. I was introduced to it from my dad, who was a big fan himself as a kid, and he passed on a lot of wonderful little comic books that he grew up with, and over time I collected other comic books with the Snoopy cartoons and the movies. My favorite one, of course, is the Great Pumpkin and the Christmas one as well. I like to watch those every year as kind of my seasonal tradition. So I'll watch the Great Pumpkin during the fall time around Halloween, and then I'll watch, of course, the Christmas special in December, and they're just so nostalgic for me. I absolutely love the gang. So this is Where's the Blanket, Charlie Brown. I hope you enjoy. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. Are you a Charlie Brown fan? Who's your favorite character? And of course, subscribe for more nostalgic gaming. I have a Twitter and Instagram you can follow, a streaming channel, and a Discord server where we all hang out, and it's a wonderful and kind community. So if you would like to join, use the invite link in the description box and come say hi. All right. I'll be doing both of the gameplays. I'll be doing the Charlie Brown version and the Lucy version in one full video. Enjoy.
Right on! Together, we're unbeatable. Have you chosen a Snoopy yet? If so, click on him and you can continue playing where you left off last. Or is this your first time playing? Then choose a Snoopy now. Terrific! It's going to be a great game. So, Lisa's mother is 2 years younger than her father and 24 years older than Lisa. How old?
Oh, what a disaster, Charlie Brown! My grandma's coming to visit, and she hates my blanket. What should I do?
Just hide it.
You don't know my grandma. She'll find my blanket no matter where I put it.
Then just leave your blanket here. It'll be safe with me.
Well, at least I can visit it whenever I want to. Okay.
Don't worry. It's totally safe here.
Well, at least now it's safe lying on your desk. My blanket will miss me. I can tell.
It's only for a few days, Linus. Then you'll get your blanket back.
Hey, that's not fair. How do you think Grandma will feel about not being able to take Linus's blanket away? My stupid brother really did hide his even stupider blanket at Charlie Brown's. That's really interesting.
Huh? Well, where did Linus's blanket go? A moment ago, it was right here, and I promised him I would keep a good eye on his blanket. Well, that just figures. Will you help me find the blanket? If you click here, you can play the game in German. If you click on this button, you can play the game in English. You can change the volume here. If you click here, the music stops. If you click here, the game stops. If you want to continue playing, click on Snoopy again. All the games that you have already found are stored here. All the things that you might need later on are collected here. You can check how Snoopy is doing on the Snoopy meter. You can end the game here. Oh yes! The result of last year's baseball games. Boy, that was some season. Now, where's Linus's blanket? I already looked under the bed. Oh, those are only a few letters I started writing to a certain girl with red hair. Oh. Perhaps the blanket's lying in the living room. The blanket has to be someplace. Root beer, Snoopy's favorite drink.
And so, an essay about George Washington. George Washington was a great man. He probably had some faults, but if he did, I don't know what they were.
There's a lot of stuff in there, but no blanket. A crystal ball. That's of no use to us here. Oh, good! Then the ball can't roll away. There's a lot of stuff in there, but no blanket. Where could Linus's blanket be? I don't understand. But I'm not going to give up. Even if it takes weeks, I'm going to find Linus's blanket. I will! Sunglasses! This doesn't belong here. It makes no sense to place this here. I don't need just any old scarf. I need a blanket. This doesn't belong here. It makes no sense to place this here. It makes no sense to place this here. Eh? My weird dog is doing weird things again. What's that? Let's see what's going on in the kitchen. Now, let's proceed logically. Where does one hide a blanket? I have no idea. Now I'll have a look in the fridge. How silly. What would Linus's blanket be doing in the fridge? Canned food. That's not going to be of much use at the moment. Snoopy is feeling just great. That's the... Why can't I have a normal dog? Hey, Snoopy! Come out and give me the blanket. Oh, brother. I can't endure this any longer. Please help me catch Snoopy. And if you need help, click here. If you would like the game to be easier, click here. Here, the game is fairly difficult. Let's start. Rats. A near miss. Don't give up. Yes, you did it! You did it! Terrific! So, finally. But that's really just a napkin. Darn. By the way, you know perfectly well that when I say sit, you're supposed to sit down. Snoopy, sit! Why can't I have a normal dog?
Our subject, if I had a pony. If I had a pony, I would saddle it and quickly ride far away from this school. Oh boy, that's the surest way to an F.
N. How did the great Houndini's hat happen to get here? It makes no sense to place this here. It makes no sense to place this here. This doesn't belong here. Good! I'll put all the items I might need for the search in here. Hey, Snoopy! Glasses like that can sometimes come in very handy. For example, to disguise oneself. Hey, Snoopy! Try another spot. It makes no sense to place this here. This doesn't belong here. Well, if I remember correctly, the hat belongs to a certain beagle. Ah, the great Houndini. Ah, one of the great Houndini's magic shows. And there's Peppermint Patty. And her scarf. That's the... Come on, that's where we're going. Hey, Peppermint Patty! Ah,
me back together again, now! Are you crazy?
Oh no, that can't be happening. We've got to help Peppermint Patty right away. Well, let's see if we can manage this. In order to put Peppermint Patty back together, you have to click on these arrows here. Then, that body part will exchange places with the part above it. If you click on the handles, you can see which body part is behind the flap. When you've put Peppermint Patty back together, the box opens automatically. Would you prefer the game to be easy? Then click here. Oh dear! Everything's really mixed up.
Come on already! I'm not all that comfortable in here. Can't you be a bit quicker? Finally! Where's that stupid beagle?
Hey, Peppermint Patty. I'm sorry, but I have to...
Hey, Chuck, what are you doing? Have you gone crazy?
No, but I need Linus's blanket. Just a minute. That's not Linus's blanket.
Why would I wear Linus's blanket around my neck? That's my Girl Scout scarf.
I've had it. Come on, Snoopy, let's get out of here.
But, Chuck! Poor Chuck. He's always confused about something.
Now we've looked everywhere. We even visited the great Houndini. Where on earth could that blanket be? What in the world? There's my library card. How unusual. It wasn't there earlier. Someone must have borrowed my library card without asking me. Maybe this somebody also took Linus's blanket. The best thing to do would be to have a look around the library. Hey, Snoopy! Well, I actually wanted to ask who borrowed books with my card. But there's nobody here at the moment. Oh! Psychology in Everyday Life. Lucy's favorite book. Oh! Huh? Yes, ma'am. Here. I wanted to ask if anyone had borrowed books with my card. Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. She's cute. So, according to the librarian, a little girl was here who borrowed a lot of books with my card. The books the girl looked at are still lying on the table where she sat. The librarian could no longer recall where the girl sat, but she could very clearly recall one of the books lying on this table here. Please help me find the right book. It's lying on one of these tables here. Would you like the search to be an easy one? Then click here. If the search should be a bit more difficult, then click here. Good! The librarian described the book we're looking for like this. The book's about a boy who lives in the jungle. If you can't remember which book we're looking for, click here. That's it. That sets things into motion. Oh, Psychology in Everyday Life. Lucy's favorite book. Stress-free cooking. That wasn't the right book. Oh! Too bad. The book's about a boy who lives in the jungle. On which table could the book be lying? What time is it? Moby Dick. Little Red Riding Hood. Einstein's theories. Baseball for girls. Why did I have to leave Linus's blanket alone? The table where this mysterious person sat has to be here somewhere. How to Train Your Master, a guide for the modern dog. Tarzan of the Jungle. Right on! You found the right book! Then that's the table the mysterious girl sat at. Aha! Other books are lying there as well. There's Recycling Remnants, an easy way to make plush animals, or Using Remnants, 1,000 good ideas for the thrifty housekeeper. Oh boy! If the blanket thief sat here then... Hey, what's that? Sally's hair ribbon! Oh no! Sally! Come on, Snoopy, let's go. We have to return home quickly and save that blanket, as long as it hasn't already been made into a plush animal. Well, Sally's no longer around. Oh boy, I hope we don't find the sad remains of Linus's blanket here. He'd never survive that. But maybe we'll be lucky and find the blanket safe and sound. I sure hope this all works out in the end. Well, what's that? A book on how to make cute plush animals out of old scraps of cloth. There! Another piece of fabric's lying over there, and all cut up. I only hope that it's not from Linus's blanket. There's another piece of fabric. How to Tie Ribbons Easily, one of Sally's self-help books. Oh dear, another scrap of fabric. The fabric somehow looks familiar. Oh dear, another scrap of fabric. Well, let's see if the pieces fit together. Please put the pieces together for me. I don't feel very well at the moment. I think another piece belongs there. Hey, that fits! Terrific! Great! So we're done. And you know what? That wasn't Linus's blanket, but Mom's Sunday tablecloth. Boy, am I happy. Anyway, we should still find Sally. Perhaps she saw or heard the blanket thief. But where could Sally be? Yes, we should definitely look for Sally. But where? Perhaps we'll find a clue as to where she is in her room. Ah, this is where my paint box is. A book on how to make cute plush animals out of old scraps of cloth. How to tie ribbons easily. One of Sally's self-help books. Well, then let's look around Sally's room a bit. Well, what's that? Ah, directions. Oh yeah, if I remember correctly, Sally went to computer camp today. Into the box. Let's go to the bus station now. From there, we can get to Sally's camp. Come on, Snoopy. That's the bus which goes to summer camp. And where's the bus driver? That doesn't seem to be the right place. That's of no use to us here. This doesn't belong here. Ah, directions to summer camp. Now all we need is someone to take us there. Terrific! Snoopy would certainly make an excellent bus driver. Hey, we're off! The best thing would be for you to help Snoopy find the way to Sally's summer camp. There, where you see the bus, is where we are right now. And that's the camp. Would you like the game to be easy? Then click here. If the game should be more difficult, click here. Snoopy stops at every corner. It's your job to tell him which direction to drive as he leaves each corner. On the map, click on the street which Snoopy should take next. Unfortunately, the bus can't drive down every street in the direction you might want it to go. These arrows tell you that you can only drive down the street in the direction the arrow is pointing. Be careful. So, let's start. Good! Right. Good. a great job. Come on, Snoopy. This is where we'll find Sally. She can probably tell us where the blanket is. Sally has to be in one of these rooms.
No one's allowed in here.
We're just looking for my sister. She has to be here somewhere.
I don't care. Get lost.
So,
Leave. End of the announcement.
I don't trust myself to try to get past him. Do you think that you could perhaps help me disable the robot?
I repeat. Get lost.
Good grief. This rude tin can is making me a nervous wreck.
I repeat. Stop that. Get lost. As I said, in order to enter this room, you first have to show me what you're capable of. If the training session should be a bit easier, click here. If the training session should be really difficult, click here. Your job is to find a very specific Linus and click on him. You're about to hear exactly what he looks like and what he's wearing. If, in the meantime, you forget what the figure being searched for looks like, click here. So, now pay careful attention. Which figure is wearing a red t-shirt and green pants?
Great!
Well, fine. You're about to have a new problem. Pay attention. Which figure is wearing a red t-shirt and blue pants?
Correct! And that was very tricky.
Well, fine. You're about to have a new problem. Pay attention. Which figure is wearing a red t-shirt and light blue pants?
Excellent! You're simply the best. Now he'll have to let us in. So Snoopy, tell me, can you find Sally here anywhere?
Yes?
Excuse me, I thought you were my sister. Have you perhaps seen my sister Sally somewhere?
No?
Look, a computer drawing game. Do you feel like drawing a picture? If we should continue looking for Sally, click here. So, let's see how this works. Next picture. Next picture. Next. Next. Say, did you happen to see a little girl named Sally? Ooh.
Yes?
Good. Then we'll have a look in there for Sally. Hello, Sally. You're drawing? So properly with crayons?
Of course. Why not? It's quicker than by computer. A bit more green here. I'm going to give the picture to Mom. She was so happy that I decided to go to computer camp. A bit more green here.
Say, Sally, you didn't see somebody take Linus's blanket from my room, did you?
Sure, I took it.
You?
Naturally, everyone knows that Linus is helpless without his blanket. Ruined, paralyzed, or something like that.
And where's the blanket now?
I sent it to him at home with the express mail. It's a valuable object. It should be there this afternoon.
Good grief! When I think about the possibility of Linus's grandma opening the package, I start feeling dizzy. I have to get to Linus's house right away. Snoopy, please check if the package is in the mailbox. I'm afraid to. Nothing? Oh no, that can't be true. Linus's grandma must have the blanket and it's all my fault. What kind of a friend am I? Well, perhaps I should just ask if someone picked up the mail from the mailbox. Excuse me, ma'am. You must be Linus's grandmother. Did a package for Linus perhaps arrive this afternoon? Oh, you weren't even home this afternoon? Thank you, ma'am. Goodbye, ma'am. Perhaps the package was left with the neighbors. Hello, Schroder.
Hello, Charlie Brown. Hello, Snoopy.
Say, he's totally absorbed in his playing. I wanted to ask him about the package, though.
Did you have to do that, Snoopy? Look at my notes. They're scattered all over the room.
I'm really sorry, Schroder. We'll put everything back together. Really, I promise. You'll help me, won't you? Snoopy made a mess of Schroder's music. Now it's time to clean the mess up.
It works like this. These are the notes we have to find. Now you'll hear a few of the melodies which are hovering in the room. Let me see if I've already found them. Well, that wasn't it. Have you forgotten exactly what melody I played? Click on me, and I'll play the melody again for you. If the game shouldn't be so difficult, click here. Here, it'll be a bit more difficult. Good, not so difficult. Terrific! I think Beethoven just smiled at you.
A stroke of luck!
So, everything's okay again. What a stroke of luck. Now I can continue playing. But why are you really here?
We're looking for a package containing Linus's blanket. It was sent to Linus's house, but no one was home to receive it. We thought maybe you signed for it.
Well, I don't know anything about a package, but you're welcome to have a look around. I'd be happy to help you look, but first I have to finish playing this piece.
A prize for the best interpretation of Beethoven's Symphony No. 3. Wow! And on a piano where the black keys are only painted on. I'll have a look in the hall. Where would a middle-aged adult put a package? There, of course. I'll never understand the adult mind. Oh, there's the package! Terrific, at last! Rats, I can't reach it. What now? A ladder! It makes no sense to place this here. Ugh! It's really heavy. Excellent! Package, here I come. Hey, Schroder, Snoopy, I have it! I have the blanket again! Yahoo!
Then my mother was the one who had the blanket. Look, it came with a letter. My sweet Baboo. What's that?
Sally wrote that. Huh? What was that? It came from your room.
It didn't sound very good.
Oh no! Snoopy broke the Beethoven bust. I'm really sorry, Schroder.
Okay, Mom, see you later. First, relax a bit.
I'm going to see how Linus's blanket is doing. No! Where did the package go? It was just here.
Somehow I'm not surprised you lost track of it.
I can't stand it. I just can't stand it.
Let's think about this logically, Charlie Brown. Who could have taken the package?
Perhaps a certain grandma.
No, my mother, of course. She's always cleaning up. Unfortunately, she just left.
Oh, brother. And where could your mother have gone?
I have no idea.
Let's see what's going on in the kitchen. How am I going to find out where Schroder's mother went? Perhaps Schroder's mother just threw the package away. Nope, no package in here. I'm starting to look in other people's fridges. Oh dear. nothing but junk in there. Oh, a shopping list. I'll just take it with me. We need some kind of clue to where your mother went.
A shopping list. Hey, I've got it! My mother's at the supermarket. She probably just forgot her shopping list.
Well then, let's go to the supermarket. I better take the shopping list with me. Oh boy, what a day! Boy, this supermarket is huge. Be careful, the dog food pyramid is about to topple over. Try another spot. Sometimes all you need is a good nose. Hey, Snoopy! Maybe you can use the shopping list to get Schroder's mother's scent. Excellent! Snoopy's onto Schroder's mother's tracks. Come on, we have to follow him. Let's begin. Steer me to the left or to the right with the arrow keys on your keyboard. But be careful that I don't walk into anything and knock something down. We could lose a lot of time picking everything up. If the game should be easy, click here. If the game should be difficult, click here. Quick! After him! We have to stay close on Snoopy's heels, and you'll have to steer me so that I don't keep bumping into things. You can do that with the left and right arrows on your keyboard. Whoops! Oh no! Everything is all mixed up. Will you help me put everything back in order? Hold down the mouse button and drag the fruit to the yellow basket and the vegetables to the green basket. Let's begin. Uh-oh. Just try it. You really know your fruits and vegetables. Hey, Snoopy's back on the track. Great! Excuse me, are you perhaps Schroder's mother? Well, you see, I just wanted to ask you if you found a blue blanket in your hallway at home. No, it wasn't a cleaning rag, but a valuable object. I see. The blanket's in the kitchen cupboard. Well then, thank you very much. But don't look well at all. Actually, I should really look... But right now, Snoopy's more important. There's a box of dog biscuits lying over there. Terrific! Snoopy, look at that! Now I have to get back to Schroder's and the blanket. Quick! Well, I don't see Linus's blanket in here. Well, that's just a mop rag. Those are just the scraps of an old t-shirt. Those... It's strange that the window is so wide open. Perhaps the blanket flew through the window? Oh, nonsense! The blanket can't fly. Still, I better look around outside. Too bad. The blanket's not lying under the window. Well, what now? Snoopy, do you have any idea where the blanket could be? A tiny crash helmet. Who could that belong to? Good! Then we'll put it in the box. This doesn't belong here. Where on earth did that stupid blanket go? Finally! An expert! It makes no sense to place this here. Look! A little yellow feather. Good! Put it in the box. The crash helmet can only fit on a very small head. certain that today has been the most demanding day in my life. Apparently, the blanket is hanging somewhere up in the tree. But how are we going to get up there? Terrific! Now things are starting to happen. Ah! Snoopy and Woodstock want to fly up. Can you help them a bit? Click on Snoopy and hold the mouse button down. Then, both will fly up. But be careful not to get caught in any of the branches, or they'll be helicopter salad. If the flight should not be too difficult, click here. Here, the flight is a bit more tricky. Let's begin. Boy, I'm so happy that I don't have to go up there. That was just bad luck. Try again. You did a great job. Oh, boy. I really hope that the blanket is up there. Otherwise I'll go crazy. Snoopy is fine. But that's Linus's blanket. There it is, finally. Boy, what a load off. I see. I think Woodstock's friend misses his umbrella. That's why he took the blanket. Ha! I fought for it to the very end, and now I have the blanket back. Finally! I don't want to imagine what Linus would have done if his blanket were really gone.
Get this, Charlie Brown. While my blanket was missing, I completely got used to doing without it. I no longer need it! I'm free!
Where's my stupid brother? Someone messed up my comic books. If it was Linus, I'll pound him into the ground.
On the other hand...
It's your choice if you want to follow Lucy or me. To choose, click on one of us.
Congratulations! You've made an excellent choice. Chosen a Snoopy yet? If so, click on him and you can continue playing where you left off last. Or, is this your first time playing? Then choose a Snoopy now. Excellent!
So, Lisa's mother is 2 years younger than her father and 24 years older than Lisa. How old?
Oh, what a disaster, Charlie Brown! My grandma's coming to visit, and she hates my blanket. What should I do?
Just hide it.
You don't know my grandma. She'll find my blanket no matter where I put it.
Then just leave your blanket here. It'll be safe with me.
Well, at least I can visit it whenever I want to. Okay.
Don't worry. It's totally safe here.
Well, at least now it's safe lying on your desk. My blanket will miss me. I can tell.
It's only for a few days, Linus. Then you'll get your blanket back.
Hey, that's not fair. How do you think Grandma will feel about not being able to take Linus's blanket away? My stupid brother really did hide his even stupider blanket at Charlie Brown's. That's really interesting. No one here? Very good. Then I can confiscate the blanket. How strange. It should be lying on the desk, but it isn't there. Rats! I want to snatch Linus's blanket and it's not there. Will you help me find the blanket? It can't simply have disappeared. If you click here, you can play the game in German. If you click on this button, you can play the game in English. You can change the volume here. If you click here, the music stops. If you click here, the game stops. If you want to continue playing, click on Snoopy again. All the games that you have already found are stored here. All the things that you might need later on are collected here. You can check how Snoopy is doing on the Snoopy meter. You can end the game here. The only thing in here is old junk. Oh, the only thing lying there are half-written letters from Charlie Brown. To the little red-haired girl. Oh, how romantic. A love letter. How strange. I never get love letters. I know that hat from somewhere. It belongs to that crazy magician. Great idea. This is where I'll put all the things which might be needed for a professional blanket search. Perhaps I'll find the blanket in the living room? The blanket has to be someplace. The blanket has to be someplace. Maybe someone took it? What nerve! In the end, I'm the one who decides when and where to confiscate Linus's blanket. Sunglasses? I can probably still use the glasses. Besides, I look great in glasses. What's that? What brought this crazy dog into the kitchen? I'm curious as to what's going on in the kitchen. The kitchen is a mess. But what can you expect from a dog whose owner is a blockhead? Stupid Beagle, come out and hand over the blanket right now. Snoopy, come out. What a nuisance. Help me catch Snoopy. Would you like some advice from me? Then click here. If you would like the game to be easy, click here. If you click here, the game is fairly difficult. Watch out, Snoopy, the game's starting now. Well done, super. We got him. Ah, finally. Rats, that's really just a napkin. By the way, you know perfectly well that when I say sit, you're supposed to sit down. Snoopy, sit! This crazy dog is going to drive me completely nuts. The only thing in here is a brochure for hair care products.
And so, an essay about George Washington. George Washington was a great man. He probably had some faults, but if he did, I don't know what they were.
The great Houndini. Fine, then I'll have another look in Charlie Brown's room. Typical Charlie Brown. He hides the baseball scorecards under his bed. The blanket has to be somewhere. I would have expected a bit more involvement from you, Snoopy. The only thing... Root beer! Isn't that Snoopy's favorite drink? According to my calculations, the blanket could actually be anywhere by now. A calculation which isn't exactly very helpful. Ha! Now I have it! I've been deceived! Betrayed! That's not Linus's blanket, it's just a normal scarf. Maybe the blanket's somewhere in the kitchen. It's a possibility. Cheese, sausage and salami, drinks, 2 yogurts. Very nice, but no blanket. Nothing. Just canned food. Where on earth could Linus's blanket be? Not even the faintest trace in sight. I'll have another look around the living room. I would have expected a bit more involvement from you, Snoopy. I want to find this stupid blanket right away! how beautiful! A crystal ball. How perfect! That way the ball can't roll away. Ah! One of the great Houndini's magic shows. Oh my, and there's Peppermint Patty. Hey, what's that she's wearing around her neck? That's the... Let's go, we have to see her right away. By the way, if you think I'm a fool and you just want to see the magic show, then things could get pretty uncomfortable for you. Where did Peppermint Patty go?
Let me out! What are you doing? Turn me back into myself, now!
From a psychological point of view, this would be a very interesting case of split identity to study. But we better just help her right away. You can use the arrow to put Peppermint Patty back in order. Click on the arrow and the body part behind the flap slides one box further. You can use the handles to open the flaps and see how far you've already progressed. All of the flaps spring open when Peppermint Patty is whole again. Here, it's easy. Well, it's time to get busy.
I want to get out! Finally! Boy, am I mad!
My goodness, don't get all worked up.
What are you doing?
Give me the blanket. After all, it belongs to my brother. What's that?
It's my Girl Scout scarf!
Oh my goodness, a Girl Scout scarf.
She's nuts!
It seems like I've already looked everywhere for the blanket. And that great Houndini was no help. He was just a silly beagle. Well, what's that? Take a look. It's Charlie Brown's library card. How strange. It wasn't lying here earlier. Somebody probably borrowed the card and just brought it back. And perhaps this somebody also took Linus's blanket. It couldn't have been Charlie Brown. He's at the movies. Who then? The best thing to do would be to ask at the library. Snoopy, are you certain you're allowed to come in here? Well, yes. I actually wanted to find out who borrowed books with Charlie Brown's card. But there's no one here. Huh? Ah, good day, Miss Librarian. Do you perhaps know who borrowed books with this card? Thank you very much, ma'am, and have a good day. So according to the librarian, a little girl was here who borrowed a lot of books with the card. The books the girl looked at are still lying on the table where she sat. The librarian could no longer recall where the girl sat, but she could very clearly recall one of the books which is lying on this table here. We still just have to find the book which is lying on one of these tables. You'll help me, won't you? Should the search be super easy? Then click here. If the search should be difficult, then click here. Everything's fine. And so, the librarian described the book like this. This book's about trains. If you no longer know which book we're looking for, then click here. Come on, hurry up, I haven't got all day. This book's about trains. Psychology in Everyday Life, my all-time favorite book. How to Become a Princess. Perhaps the book I'm looking for is lying here? How to Train Your Master, a guide for the modern... You click next to it. Ugh! Einstein's Theories on Witches and Magicians. I haven't been in there yet. Well, on which table could the book be lying? Tarzan of the Jungle. The Encyclopedia of Music. Little Red Riding Hood. Trains as a Hobby. Great! We found it! Well, then that's the table the mysterious girl sat at. Let's have a look. Recycling remnants, an easy way to make plush animals. Or using remnants, 1,000 good ideas for the thrifty housekeeper. I can now assume, if the blanket thief sat here, then she's definitely interested in handicraft. And blankets. Well, what could that be? Sally's hair ribbon! Indeed! I think I'll go visit Sally. Sally's no longer around. I wonder if Linus's blanket has already been turned into a plush animal. Which would be a really presumptuous thing to do, considering that that's my job. Oh my goodness. What's that? Oh my goodness! Another piece of fabric is lying there. Take a look. Another piece of fabric. How interesting! Well, yeah, another piece of fabric. Another piece of fabric. How interesting! I'm curious if the pieces fit together. Let's see if we can fit the pieces together. That clearly does not fit together. We'll manage. Great. That fits. Not bad. Super. Finished. Apparently it's not Linus's blanket, but a tablecloth. Very pretty. Well, now it wouldn't be a bad idea to find Sally. Perhaps she saw or heard the blanket thief. But where could she be? Yes? What's that? Directions! That's helpful. Now I remember. Today Sally went off to computer camp. In the box you go. Let's quickly head to the bus station. From there, we can get to Sally's camp. Come on, Snoopy, you're coming along. This bus goes directly to computer camp. But where's the bus driver? A beagle as the bus driver? That sounds great. Good. That's That's exactly where the directions belong. We're off! Oh, brother. Our bus driver could probably use some help. Now we're there, where you see the little bus. And that's the camp. If the game should be really easy, click here. If the game should be difficult, click there. So the bus driving beagle stops at every corner. Your job is to tell him in which direction he should continue driving. That's what the map's for. On the map, click on the street which Snoopy should drive down next. It's annoying that the bus can't simply drive down every street. These arrows tell you that you can only drive down the street in the direction the arrow is pointing. So, let's start. All right. That's okay. All right. That's okay. Excellent. We've arrived. Come on, Snoopy. This isn't a weekend excursion. It's a serious investigation. Sally has to be in one of these rooms.
No one's allowed in here.
I'm just looking for a missing person.
I don't care. Get lost.
Excuse me?
Leave. End of the announcement.
What nerve! I'm not going to let a tin can boss me around. That's all I need. Now, somehow I have to put this thing out of order. But how?
Stop that. Get lost. It's not that easy to get in here. If the training session should be a bit easier, click here. If the training session should be really difficult, click here. Your job is to find a very specific Linus and click on him. You're about to hear exactly what he looks like and what he's wearing. If, in the meantime, you forget what the figure being searched for looks like, click here. So, now pay careful attention. Where's the Linus who's wearing a blue and white striped t-shirt and green pants?
That was okay.
Well, fine. You're about to have a new problem. Pay attention. Which figure is all in yellow?
Yeah, that works.
Well, fine. You're about to have a new problem. Pay attention. Which figure is wearing a green t-shirt and white pants?
You did it correctly. Now we can get through. Let me see if I can find Sally someplace. Excellent idea. It could have been mine. Hello, Sally. Why aren't you drawing that picture on the computer?
It's quicker this way, see?
Sally, your logic never ceases to amaze me.
A bit more green here. I want to give the picture to Mom. She was so happy that I decided to go to computer camp.
Listen, Sally, you didn't see somebody take Linus's blanket from Charlie Brown's desk, did you?
Yes, I took it.
You? Really?
Of course. Without his blanket, my sweet Babu is entirely helpless.
And so, where's the blanket now?
I sent it to him at home with the express mail. It's a valuable object. It should be there this afternoon.
Well, then Grandma could still get what she wants. All she has to do is open the mailbox and inspect Linus's package. Now I'm really wondering if the package is still in the mailbox. Empty. Grandma must have already picked up the mail. I'd still like to know if Grandma really was the one who got the package. I'll just ring and ask her. Hello, Grandma. Did a package arrive for Linus this afternoon? Oh, you weren't even home this afternoon? Too bad. You sure would have liked the package. Yes, Grandma. I'm going to go play now. Thank you. What a nuisance. But perhaps the neighbors signed for the package. Hello, Schroder.
Hello, Lucy. Hello, Snoopy.
Oh, Schroder. Have you ever thought of me as a melody which echoes on in your mind for a long time?
And on and on and on.
Why are artists so difficult? Schroder? How typical. He's not paying any attention to me at all. And I wanted to ask him about the package.
Did you have to do that, Snoopy? Look at my notes. They're scattered all over the room.
Oh, Schroder, you're cute when you get mad. But don't worry, everything will be fine. You'll help him, won't you? Snoopy made a mess of Schroder's music. Now it's time to clean up this mess.
It works like this. These are the notes we have to find. Now you'll hear a few of the melodies which are hovering in the room. Let me see if I've already found them. Well, that wasn't it. Have you forgotten exactly what melody I played? Click on me, and I'll play the melody again for you. If the game shouldn't be so difficult, click here. Here, it'll be a bit more difficult. Good, not so difficult. Try again. Well done. You found the notes I played.
A stroke of luck.
So, done. But why are you really here?
Oh, Schroder, was a package for Linus delivered here? His blanket's inside.
I don't know anything about a package, but look around if you want.
I'll just peek into the hall. My infallible intelligence tells me that the package is lying around here somewhere. It's in there. It's not in there. Ah, there's the package. I knew it. I can't reach it. I'm going to lose my marbles today. A ladder. This is certainly not the kind of work for a sweet thing like me. So, I've almost got you now. Here it is. I have it. Schroder, look! The blanket! Finally!
Then my mother was the one who had the package. My sweet baboo. What's that?
A letter from Sally, which came with it. What was that? That came from your room.
Disaster!
Snoopy broke the Beethoven bust. Well, it's not such a big deal. It was only made of plaster.
Okay, Mom, see you later. First, let me relax a little.
Good idea. It's back to the blanket. Who was that? Who stole the blanket? It was just lying here.
Well, Lucy, you just seem to be driving the blanket away from you.
That can't be. I always get what I want, and now I want the blanket.
Fine. Let's proceed logically. Who could have taken the blanket?
I have no idea. Maybe Beethoven.
I have it. My mother. She's always cleaning up. Unfortunately, she's gone right now.
Well, that's just great. And where did your mother go?
I have no idea.
Ah, this is the way to the kitchen. Maybe I can find a clue in the kitchen about where Schroder's mother went. Ah, Schroder's mother has a weakness for cherry yogurt, but she doesn't save packages in the fridge. A shopping list. In the box you go. Maybe your mother was thinking about the meals she wants to make this week. And where does a person typically go when thinking about feeding a hungry family? Well,
I have no idea. I don't even know where my mother went.
dear me.
Shopping list. Hey, I know. My mother's at the supermarket. She forgot her shopping list, as usual.
Finally. Come on, Snoopy. We have to get to the supermarket. I'll take the shopping list with me. I love supermarkets. They have their own unique atmosphere. Maybe you can use the shopping list to get Schroder's mother's scent. Quick, let's follow him. Snoopy's already onto Schroder's mother's tracks. Let's begin. You can steer me to the left or to the right with the arrow keys on your keyboard. But be careful that I don't walk into anything and knock it down. We would then lose a lot of time picking everything up. If the game should be easy, click here. If the game should be difficult, click here. Watch out! Snoopy's off! Great! Good day, ma'am. Are you perhaps Schroder's mother? How nice! I just wanted to ask you if you might have found a blanket? No, you're mistaken. That wasn't an ordinary cleaning rag. That was my brother's security blanket. I should look in the kitchen cupboard? Thank you kindly. Quick, it's back to Schroder's. A cleaning bucket, mop rags, a scrub brush, everything's there. Except Linus's blanket. What a total nuisance! Interesting. The window's open. That means that someone could have come in from the outside. But why would anyone want to steal a bunch of cleaning rags? That doesn't make sense. Well, my keen intuition told me I should look around out here. Snoopy, you'd better do something to help me right away, or you're going to get to know this fist. A yellow feather. Aha! Try another spot. Give it here. How cute! The crash helmet is so tiny. Good. Then I'll take it with me. Now, where did Snoopy go? Can't he make himself useful just once? Look, a specialist! At any rate, the crash helmet couldn't belong to Snoopy. It's much too small for him. Woodstock seems to know something. He'd better. Well, great. The blanket is clearly lying somewhere up there in the tree. But I'm not climbing up there. And that's final. I've already said that I'm not climbing up there, haven't I? I knew it! There's a way in which even Snoopy can be useful. At any rate, without our help, those two won't get up there. Click on Snoopy and keep the mouse button pressed down as you guide him through the branches to the treetops. But Snoopy and Woodstock can't bump into anything, or they'll be helicopter salad. If the trip should be easy, click here. If the trip should be a bit harder, click here. Now, let's start. By the way, I'll stay down here and make sure nothing happens to me. You finally made it! Fantastic! If the blanket's not up there, I'm gonna pound someone. Victory! There it is! There's the blanket! Finally! Oh, this is so exciting! Oh! Great! Now that I finally have the stupid blanket, I don't know if I should bury it, burn it, or tear it apart.
Grandma has finally left! I'm so happy to have you back!
Don't mention it, Linus. Really, it was no problem. What could be more fun for me than saving your blanket? What a crazy day it's been.
That is peanuts. Where is the blanket, Charlie Brown? We've done both Charlie Brown and Lucy's ending. Hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and subscribe for more nostalgic gaming. Remember, you are special and loved. You are never alone. You're always welcome to come back and hang out anytime. Until the next video, God bless. I'll see you all later. Bye-bye, everyone.